6 high schools in Chesterfield County Public Schools have achieved designation as Heart Safe Schools through Project Adam. This means the schools have taken steps to implement a quality sudden cardiac arrest program to promote a safe environment for students, staff, and visitors. Congratulations to these schools for being prepared in the event of a cardiac arrest. Meadowbrook High School, Cloverhill High School, James River High School, Matoaka High School, Midlothian High School, and Monacan High School. Virginia Project Adam is led by the Children's Hospital Richmond, and Dr. John Phillips is representing the hospital. Please join me in congratulating these schools.
In any situation, you don't really think about an emergency until it happens. So to plan and prepare and to think outside the box obviously is extremely important. And so we are very grateful, one, for Project Adam. For those who may not be familiar with this, with Project Adam, we're talking about AED machines, the ability to revive someone and to render them aid immediately. And so the people that you see standing in front of you and their staff have committed to make sure that their schools are properly prepared and ready to meet those challenges should they arise. Again, nothing that we ever think about or want to see happen, but when it does, we have great commitment from Chesterfield County Public Schools and our partnership with local hospitals and healthcare systems to be able to respond accurately and correctly. So. Congratulations. Thank you for everything that each one of you do in contributing to that success within our schools. And just briefly, please introduce yourself and what is it about this experience that drives you?
Craig Reed, principal of Meadowbrook High School. This has been an exciting experience for our school because it's allowed us to come together and, as you said, prepare for our students if in the case of an emergency. So it's just been a wonderful experience to know that we have a safe environment for our students.
I'm Leslie Jones, Dean of Students at Midlothian High School. The best part of the experience is really just working with the students and our nurse who really came together to lead this initiative. Just knowing that we have a trusted team of teachers and our nurse that can come together and help our students and staff in case of an emergency.
I'm Linda Shack, school nurse from Midlothian High School, and I am just thrilled that we have Project Adam in our building, and Leslie Jones, our Dean of Students, our AP, and Dr. Abel supported it, and we have such a positive team. We have 10 team members of teachers and others that make up this team, and they never said no. They said, yes, what do I need to be a part of this team? And I'm so grateful for them, that we're there for an emergency should it arise.
John Phillips, principal of Cloverhill High School, and I surround myself with great leaders, and I say yes when they come to us with ideas that can save children. And I'm going to pass it off to my great leader.
Katie White, school nurse at Cloverhill High School. The best part has just been everyone working together. And again, like Linda said, no one said no, and just my hope is we never have to use it.
William Burroughs from Monacan High School, and I would say the same. Nurse Jager couldn't be here tonight, but she definitely spearheaded the initiative and coached and mentored all of us so that we are always prepared.
I'm Chris Foster, one of the nurses at Matoaka High School. This process was a little difficult. I'm glad we made it. It's very important for our community, our schools to be safe. And I'm just fortunate to be part of a wonderful team.
Elizabeth Baber, proud principal, Matoaka High School. And I think this just kind of reiterates what we all know about Matoaka already. We are a strong community, and this is just another example of how we are all in for our kids.
Angie Poole, and I'm the special needs nurse at Matoaka High School. And yes, we have a great team that works there. We practiced at least 4 or 5 drills before we were certified, and it was a great experience for us individually as well as for our school.
I'm Megan Bonfili. I'm the school nurse at James River High School. I would like to use this opportunity to implore you all to become CPR certified, AED certified, and to know where the AEDs are located in the buildings that you work in. We all know that a rapid response with CPR and the use of an AED can possibly save a life.
Mike Farrell, Associate Principal, James River High School. Obviously, I would echo everything that Ms. Bonfili said, but anything that we can do in our buildings to keep the kids even safer than we normally do, we're all on board. So we appreciate the efforts of all of our staff.
Please give them another round of applause. And I apologize. We have a few more words.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. John Phillips, not the original John Phillips, apparently. So I am a pediatric cardiologist and electrophysiologist at the Children's Hospital Richmond at VCU. I'm also the medical director for the Virginia affiliate to Project Adam. As was mentioned, Project Adam is a national program that helps schools become educated, prepared, and practiced for sudden cardiac arrest. And I have to tell you that Chesterfield County is by far the most exemplary county in the state thus far. You have the most schools designated within the state, including those working towards receiving the full designation. And we have to remember Heather Snyder here, who's led it all. He invited me to a meeting last summer to get it started. So I have to say thank you very much. I'm going to mention one thing. This is wonderful that these schools have become prepared to make it safer for the students to be there. But I will tell you that 2/3 of all sudden cardiac arrest that occurs on school campuses are adults. And 20% of our communities at any given time during the day is on school grounds. So certainly these leaders have made our schools safer for our children, but they've made it safer for the faculty, staff, visitors, and the entire community, because what they've learned through Project Adam, they will now take out into the community and make it safer. So thank you all so much for the work you've put into it. Thank you for the leadership. We're going to keep moving on Chesterfield. I have a feeling I'll be back again next year to bring a lot more of these banners, and I hope you fly them high because you certainly deserve the recognition. Thanks very much.
Congratulations to the Food and Nutrition Services team and its Summer Farmers Market lunch site for winning national recognition. Only 55 programs across the United States achieve gold level status in the Turn Up the Beats Awards sponsored by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The awards honor summer meal programs that go the extra mile, and CCPS Food and Nutrition Services definitely does that by providing delicious, nutritious lunches at the Chesterfield Farmers Market. Each summer menu was planned with the child's palate in mind, along with the goal of providing fresh items with pizzazz. Please join me in congratulating the team.
First, I just want to start by saying what a cool award name to Turn Up the Beat. But congratulations to you all. Our food and nutrition department doesn't stop at the end of the school year. They continue to feed our students throughout the summer. I encourage everyone, and they also win some amazing awards, but I also encourage everyone to go out and see them at the Chesterfield Farmers Market. It starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. And if you would like to maybe share a little bit of what people can experience when they come to the farmers market, some of the yummy things that you'll be serving to the community. And your name, of course.
Hi, my name is Gwendolyn Boatwright. I'm assistant manager at Providence Middle School, and unfortunately I will not be at the farmers market. But what I do enjoy about my job is when the students come by and say thank you after they receive their breakfast or lunch, and they'll say good morning, and that's very heartwarming to have them to appreciate what is being served to them.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Lapel. I'm marketing specialist for the department, and I love this project, working with Casey and Berkeley to come up with, I call it a legacy project. We started last year, and who would imagine our first year out that we would have won a national award? And here we are already building on it this year. And for years to come, I mean, they are looking for us at the farmers market. Everybody has been waiting for us, and we are going to be there tomorrow. So if you're available, come and see us. We have a great menu. Casey creates the menus. They're fantastic. They're interesting, and it allows us to have those great conversations with parents. What I like is that it actually, it benefits the school meal program and enhances us, the department. They may have their perception of what school food service is, but once they see what we're serving and gives a chance to talk with us and learn more about the department, it really makes a difference. So thank you very much.
Hi, Casey Dickinson, Assistant Director of Food and Nutrition Services. I always say that school's out, but hunger's not. So this farmers market site for us has been an opportunity to really be a partner of education and teach kids in our community about where their food comes from and give them quality, good, healthy meals. And the bonus to it all is we get to also support our local economy. And so it's really the epitome of it takes a village. I really, truly think that our farmers market feeding site is the village of our community supporting our students.
Congratulations again. And everybody go check them out tomorrow starting at 11.